What up, though? It's your boy Wallstreet Mulaa, and this is my first video breaking down my chart analysis, right? I'm going to show you guys how I find my entries and how I get my bias and what triggers me to enter the market. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. Let's get straight into it. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is just what I'm doing, right? So first thing I like to do, I like to start on the monthly. I'm weird as shit. A lot of people would be like, yo, why the fuck are you looking that far back? Easily. I want to know the overall direction and where price is going. The monthly chart doesn't lie, right? So right now I got my favorite gold ETF open, SPDR Gold Trust. And if you look closely, you look on the monthly chart, price is clearly going down on the monthly, right? So this big ass monthly candle, volume candle, lets you know from the rip where price wants to go. I don't care what the smaller time frame says if the monthly chart is telling you the direction you follow, right? So not only that, I'm just telling you what I see, and this is me just freestyling and just going off what I see and what I'm reading. Price is consistently closing lower. You see this month, March 2026. Big close low, engulf this candle, right? Close lower. The next month, close lower. The next month, close lower. This month in June, it is closing lower than the previous candle, right? So if you see the monthly is closing lower, right? You drop down to a smaller time frame so you can get a more detailed picture, right? So boom, now we're looking at the weekly chart. I like to work my way down. I work my way down, right? So now we're looking at the weekly chart. And as you can see, price is still going down, right? So we had a close right here. This was Monday, March 2nd. We had our first close here. Close lower, close lower. Big volume candle. Close low. That was on Monday 16th. So anyway, we have a big volume candle for this week that told us price wants to go down. So what price did? It rebalanced. And mind you, I'm just telling you what I see, and I'm just reading it like if it was a paragraph. We got this big candle that told us price want to go down. But before it goes down, it started rebalancing, right? Rebalancing. It spent like 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, a whole month, faking motherfuckers out until it went in this real direction. We call this the manipulation, right? The price, the direction it really wanted to go was here. And we knew that because this big institutional candles are candles that banks make. They leave footprints. So when they putting them large orders in, you got to pay attention. So when you see a large order like this going down, do not fight it. You cannot beat the banks. When they want shit to go a direction, it's going to go, right? So again, the weekly candle is going down. So no, that's neither here nor there. So again, my bias is still bearish because the weekly is clearly bearish, right? Go down to a lower time frame, working our way down. What do we see? The daily chart is clearly bearish, still going down, right? So your daily is bearish, right? So if your monthly, weekly, and daily is bearish, that tells you you need to be looking for sales. Anything going up is manipulation. And that's just how you got to look at it because the lower time frames could never outweigh the higher time frames, right? So I got my daily bias. So if I was coming into the market tomorrow, I would be looking for a smaller time frame confirmation. I will go down to the 4-hour chart, right? Again, we just working our way down, This is how I, you know, get my bias. This is how I get my entries. I work my way down. So now I'm looking at the 4-hour chart. You know what I'm saying? And again, the 4-hour chart is bearish, clearly bearish, right? Clearly going down, right? Clearly, right? And that's what I want to see. I want to see price clearly going in a direction. I don't want to see it chopping where it might go this way. No, clearly. I want it so clear that a fifth grader can read it, right? So again, the 4 hours bearish, so I'm still looking for sales, right? Let's go down to the 1 hour. The 1 hour, wow, this is easy money right here. This is the 1 hour clearly bullish, clearly going down, right? Clearly, that's what we want to see. Price is moving down. Now, once we start going lower than the 1 hour, now we're looking for entries, right? Now we're looking for a spot to get in, right? But let's see if we can find an inbound, right? So a lot of time with this specific chart right here, I will use this area right here on my Fibonacci tool. Boom. Price already started respecting this Fibonacci area. You see how it pushed up, it gapped up right here. And then slowly, you see the candles getting smaller. So Friday morning, because today's Thursday. Friday morning, right? What I would want to see is price come to this level. Boom, we're gonna mark that level. I would want to see price come here. And on a 1 minute chart, and this is the chart that be fucking everybody up. Cause like if you just studying the 1 minute chart, you see an uptrend, you're like, oh shit, the price gonna keep going up. La 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 la. But this is the manipulation. This is where a lot of people get manipulated and violated and fucked. Right? Because if you're chasing a quick bag, you're just going to try to get in on this little uptrend. But remember, on our monthly, weekly, daily, it is bearish. The higher time frame is the God bias. That's the God time frame. Like, it never fails. You have a high probability of winning the trade if you follow the God bias. I call it the God bias. Monthly, weekly, daily, bearish. So I would not be entertained by this little bitty push up. This is what I like to call manipulation. So what I want to see is price Monday morning. It's probably going to gap up, fake a lot of people out. I want to see price come here. Let me get my tools out. I want to see price come here. And I want to see it give me a big imbalance right there. And then once it gets me that imbalance, I want to see it come back up a little bit, manipulate. Stop like right here. I'm entering right here, and my stop loss is here. If price comes back here, I'm stopped out and I'm out of the trade and I lose money. But what I want to see is price come here and then go down here. All the way down here, and we take profit at the Fibonacci level. And that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's a patience game, man. It's a game of patience, man. You got to be able to, wait and see a setup, get some confirmation, and watch it play out. You might lose, you might win. But as long as you're practicing good risk management, you'll be fine. You live to trade another day. It's your boy Wallstreet Mulaa, and that's my breakdown on gold. Like, share, comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe you got a different opinion. Maybe you see something I don't see. I don't know. Like, I don't act like a guru. I just act like me. I'm just me. I'm just giving you my opinion, my bias. Let me know yours in the comments. Let's get it.